Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about Lee Harvey Oswald and JFK assassination, and to show evidence that no matter what people want to say, no matter what people want to do, or what researchers say or anything, Oswald was one of the assassins in the assassination of JFK, and he was a part of the assassination. No matter which way any way you want to look at it, Oswald was and part of the assassination. And as you see here, there's a lot of images I have, and this is just a part of it, but I just, bring out so much because, like I said, if I bring out everything that I have on it, the videos end up being like 2 to 3 hours long just on one little subject, okay? But I want to show people some of this stuff and refresh their memories and show them that actually Oswald was, in fact, one of the assassins in the JFK assassination. Just like the Carcano rifle. Okay, the Carcano rifle that they recovered. Okay, they did found Oswald's palm print on this part of the rifle right here. Is where they found Oswald's palm print. Okay, this rifle was ordered by A. Heidel. Okay, and what people don't know, what people's not going to point out, what people's going to show that they're going to keep this out of the public's eye is there is IDs and stuff that Oswald did made, which showed him as Alex James Heidel. This is the name that he used when he ordered the Carcan rifle and the revolver. Okay, I point this out and I show this to people, and this information has always been in the public's eye as well. But people don't want to pay attention to it. People's not going to point this out. People's not going to show other people this, because if they show people this, then they're going to say, well, uh, Oswald's innocent. That's because that's what they're constantly proving, and they're not going to show you this kind of evidence. Okay, but as you see here, we have this an ID that they found on Oswald when they picked him up, and it shows his name as being Alex James Heidel. Okay, and that's what the Carcano rifle was ordered in, and the revolver that he ordered. Okay, now even like the PO box. Okay, the PO box had A.J. Heidel on it, and it was also had Marina Oswald. Okay, so basically the PO box Marina, which is Oswald's wife, is the one that got the PO box for Oswald. Okay, and as you see, it says 9/26/63 when he got the box. Okay, that's when the box is closed. That's after he ordered the Carcano rifle and the revolver and everything else, because they closed it out on the 26th and September 26, 1963, before the assassination. Okay, as you see here, it has Marina Oswald on it and Lee H. Oswald as well. And this is the P.O. box that they send the rifle and stuff to. Okay, people don't want to understand that. People don't want to pay attention to that. Just like when I point out right here, the backyard image that was taken, they want to keep on saying that this is an image that was altered and stuff. They placed Oswald's face on it and everything else. But actually, the true facts is about this is Oswald, in fact, did develop these images here. Okay, his wife, in fact, did take these pictures. She's admitted to taking these pictures. They did live at this address, and the rifle that Oswald has in his hand is not the Carcano rifle, and the revolver on his hip is not the revolver that he ordered as well, because as I point out in my evidence and in my research, Oswald ordered Carcano rifle, and he ordered the revolver in March of 1963. This image here, this backyard image, was taken and developed. It was developed. I can't say it was taken on February 5th, but it was developed on February 5th, and was developed by Oswald because he worked at this printing company where he developed these images, and he got fired because that's what he was doing. He was developing his own images and stuff, and the boss seen him, so they fired him for doing this. But as you see here, Oswald's holding a rifle and already has a revolver. This was taken before he ordered the Carcano rifle and the other revolver through the PO box. Okay, because as you see right here, even as close up, when we zoom in, we can see even the scope that's on Oswald's rifle here in the backyard image. The scope is not fully closed in. Okay, and we see the part where it's connected to is right here, and at the end, almost at the end of the scope, where it's connected together onto the rifle, and there's a spot that's opening up right here on this rifle here. But when we look at the Carcano rifle, okay, which I'm going to zoom in right here, we can see the small part of the scope is on this side and the longer part of the scope is on this side. And we see how there is no opening here. This is one solid piece here. Okay, but when we look at the scope on the backyard image, the small end of the scope is like right here on this side, which I'm going to point up. Let me go ahead and open that image back up, the backyard image right here. Okay, let's point this one back up and let's get this one up at the same time. As you see here, okay, we're going to look at these scopes together. Okay, which let me do it this way so we can have a side by side. Let me zoom in on this so you can see it more. We'll point the scope over here. Now we're going to open up this one and we're going to zoom in if we can. No, we'll let us zoom in more. But you see right here, see how this longer scope is right here, but it's a short run right here. We see a connection right here and a connection right here, and it's all open up right here where we can see Oswald's shirt. But over here we see the small end's not here no more. There's a longer end over here. It extends out more here and extends out a little bit more here, which this extends out here, but it's a short extension here. And in this backyard image, we see it's connected here, and then right here, which would be in the center of the scope, and then right here, and it's all open up right here, and this is all closed in right here. So we know these are two different rifles. Okay, this is not the car. The backyard image does not show Oswald holding that car counter rifle that he ordered, and it does not show the revolver that he ordered because this is a different revolver as well. This is more of a long nose revolver, which was this revolver, as I point out in my research and in my books and stuff. You'll see this is the revolver that he sold his brother Robert for a sum of $10, and this is a Springfield sniper's rifle. And as I point out also in my research, that the counter rifle was nothing but a decoy rifle. Okay, he found Oswald's palm print on this part of the rifle here, but this is actually a decoy rifle. Okay, just like I point out in my research that right up here is the box above the window where Oswald actually hid the rifle that he used. Okay, they replaced this window, but they replaced this window here. They replaced actually just the window itself and not the whole complete frame and stuff, because this is still all the same right here as it was in 1963. This has always stayed the same because they didn't replace none of this. They just replaced this one window here, and everybody keeps on pointing this issue. Oh, they replaced the whole window and stuff. No, they didn't replace the whole window, because this box is still the same, because this box being crossed here is what holds the brick in place on the outside, and it comes up because you got to have that header going across there, because it also goes inside the wall as well. And for them to replace that, they would have to support all that brick on the outside and on the inside and stuff, and have support beams and stuff just to take out this one complete window. I've been in construction for 35 years myself, and I know all about these windows. I've worked on this type of windows and these type of buildings and stuff before in the past. But like I said, I'm pointing out stuff that we see in evidence that actually does show Oswald. Whether you want to believe he took shots there that day or not, that's up to you. But it does, by the evidence, shows that he was one of the assassins there that day. Because even if he set up the sniper's rifle, the sniper nest, okay, he worked at Texas School Book Depository. He was working on the 6th floor that day. These are facts. He was working on the 6th floor that day. There was other people on the 6th floor with him that went down at 12 o'clock, and they said Oswald asked him to send the elevator back up to him because, you know, he wanted to stay there. He set up the sniper's nest. He set up the rifle and the decoy rifle and everything else, just like bullet casings. Bullet casings has Oswald's right thumbprint on it, on the bullet casings, okay, that was recovered from the 6th floor of Texas School Book Depository, the sniper's nest. When we look at this, when we place it all back in its location, they found Oswald's fingerprint right here, his index finger from his right hand found right here. His palm print from his left hand found right here. His palm print of his right hand found here. The bag that he took into work that day, which is verified through eyewitnesses, even the guy that took him to work that day, verified that this is the bag that he said had curtain rods in it. That was found right here. That had Oswald's prints on it as well. Then we have the 2 bullet cases with Oswald's right thumbprint on it, found in this location here. So no matter which way you want to look at it, everybody can say whatever they want. They can point out and say Oswald's a patsy, Oswald didn't take no shots that day. Doesn't matter which way you look at it. When it comes to the assassination of JFK, Oswald was in fact one of the assassins, and he was a part of the assassination, no matter which way you look at it. Because here is evidence here that shows all this. He was working every day. Every fact that you point out, Oswald worked there. After the assassination, Oswald was left there. He was gone. Okay, he was seen on the sixth floor of the Texas school. I mean, on the second floor of the Texas School Book Depository after the assassination, which I point out and show my research and stuff. When we look at the layout, here's the elevator that was sent back up to him on the second floor. Okay, the second floor of the elevator, when they came down, the other eyewitnesses came down. Oswald said, send the elevator back up for him on the sixth floor. So when they got off the elevator, they send the elevator back up to the sixth floor for Oswald. Now, when that elevator is sent back up, doors automatically open up, and they stay open until someone comes on that elevator, close them doors, push down to the second floor. After assassination, that elevator was found on the second floor of the Texas School Book Depository, and Oswald's seen right here in the lunchroom, okay, which all he had to do is walk off the elevator, walk right through the door that was on the right side of him, and he's right in front of the Coke machine, as I point out. Okay, this was the last place known he was actually seen. Then, after he was seen here, okay, because the door's right here, all he had to do is come off, because the elevator is actually right behind his Coke machine right here. People don't understand this. This little section right here, from this wall to this wall right here, that's the elevator that Oswald came down, because from this section here is the elevator that goes into the hallway there. This is the elevator that Oswald took down, got off the elevator, and walked right in here. People don't want to piece this together, because when you look at this, it makes more sense of the location that he came down on, like instead of coming down the stairs and be out of breath. This is why no one's seen Oswald, and actually no eyewitnesses seen nobody, not even Oswald or nobody, coming down the stairwell there. Okay, they didn't see nobody coming down the stairwell. So if no one didn't come down the stairwell, then how did Oswald get from the sixth floor down to the second floor? That's easy. He took the elevator, which is right behind this wall right here. The elevator he took down. Okay, as I point out here in some of this evidence, no matter which way you want to look at it, just like I said, I show in my research, okay, I show you the location of where Oswald's prints were found when we placed that stuff back there, where they found everything, and everything fits in my research. I even show you right above here in this box area where Oswald hid the rifle that he actually used. Okay, but I'm showing you this right now. I'm showing you that he placed a decoy rifle here, and for him to make sure that they found that rifle there by this exit, he made sure he put the clip for the rifle right here in plain view on top of this box, in plain view, so they could see that clip there. They said, well, here's a rifle clip, so the rifle has to be in this location here. Then when they see the rifle down here, they're going to say, okay, well, he took this exit right here, and get him away from the elevator exit. So you see what I'm saying is, no matter which way you want to look at it, Oswald bought that car cannon rifle. It came to a P.O. box that he owned. Okay, Oswald does have pictures of him with a rifle and stuff in the backyard, which was taken by his wife. Bullet casings got Oswald's prints on it. Boxes and everything else got Oswald's prints on it and everything else. Okay, he has IDs, fake IDs on him. Has that A. Hydell, which he ordered car cannon rifle in. The handwriting of A. Hydell, just like this handwriting here, okay, which people don't understand. When he signed A. Hydell, okay, matches Oswald's handprints. I mean, Oswald's handwriting, because the way he made his A's, the way he makes his H's, the way he makes his L's, the way he makes his E, and his name when he wrote letters and stuff like that, okay, all matches Oswald's handprint, his handwriting, okay. No matter which way you want to look at it, Oswald was part of the assassination, okay. No matter which way you want to look at it, you can look at it this way, you can look at it that way, you can say this, you can say that, you can say Oswald's a patsy. You don't even have to believe he took a shot that day. No matter if he took a shot that day or not, he was part of it, because he set up the sniper's nest. He placed the decoy rifle there. He placed the clip there. And the bullets have his fingerprints on it and everything else. And he has an image, just like I even point out, even in Diller image, which is a first-hand copy, we can see Oswald in the window, looking out of this window right here. That'll be this window over here on this side. He was looking out this window right here, in which I point this out, the reason why he was over in this location, because he was placing his rifle up there. Everything that I'm pointing out, everything that I point out and I'm showing fits, okay, fits that area and everything else. Okay, so I want to make this video here, show some of this more of this evidence, because like I said, researchers, when they're trying to prove a case saying Oswald's innocent, okay, they're not going to show you none of this. They're not going to show you this. They're not going to show you that. they're not going to tell you about this, they're not going to tell you about that, because it's going to blow their case out of the water of Oswald being innocent. As you watch my other video, when I showed about this, okay, we see this jacket on Oswald. Okay, when people's looking at this image and they see Oswald, okay, they're going to look back and they're going to say, well, this is Oswald in the doorway, because see the jacket, it matches the guy's jacket in the doorway stuff. When I point out, if you watch my other videos, I point out Oswald didn't have this jacket on, and Oswald didn't have this T-shirt on when he was at the Texas School Book Depository. Okay, he got this jacket on and this other clean T-shirt and stuff on when he went back to his boarding house, because again, they're not going to tell you this, but he went back to his boarding house first, where he changed clothes and he washed his face, he washed his hands and stuff. And after he got done being changed and everything else, he grabbed his revolver from there as well, and he left as soon as he was done, because that's what he did. He went home and changed his clothes, washed up and everything else. That's why he didn't have gun residue on his face. That's why he didn't have gun residue on his hands, nothing, because he done all this. And they're not going to tell you this. They're not going to point this out saying he washed up and he changed his clothes and stuff when he went back to his boarding room 45 minutes after the assassination. So he's got time there to change clothes, wash up and everything else, okay, because of that gap after the assassination. So they're not going to find no evidence on him. Just like when everybody says he cut his wrist to stay in Russia. If we look at this, okay, we can look at real close. I'm going even closer. This is as close as I can get. We see no cut marks across his wrist, as they claim that Oswald did, so he could stay in Russia. Okay, we can see his wrist. There is no marks or scars on his wrist whatsoever if he'd done this as a claim, which was just a story they made up so Oswald could stay over there and they could plan the assassination of JFK. Okay, so like I said, they're not going to tell you none of this information. I'm going to tell you this information because I don't believe in hiding nothing. I don't believe holding nothing back. So no matter which way you look at it, no matter which way you want to look at it, Oswald was a part of the assassination of JFK. Any way you look at it, the evidence is there. The evidence is here. Okay, the evidence has been in front of the public's eye for years. Whether you want to believe he took a shot that day or not, that's your opinion. Okay, I show body photographic evidence and stuff. There was 2 shots fired from that window. Oswald took them 2 shots. Okay, just like I point out right here. Okay, here's a butt plate imprint from a rifle inside on one of the boxes. That was on the 6th floor of Texas School Book Depository in the sniper's room. As you see here, 2 shots that he fired went in from the right, exit out to the left, as I point out in my research for shot number 1 and shot number 5. Okay, 2 shots were fired from that window. This is a fact. Oswald was, in fact, in that sniper's nest. Oswald, in fact, did set up that sniper's nest. Oswald, in fact, did order the car counter rifle under a fake ID, a Heidel. It came to his P.O. box and everything else. Oswald, in fact, placed that car counter rifle there, placed the clip over there, and brought that bag in there that morning. So no matter which way you want to look at it, Oswald was, in fact, one of the assassins. And he was a part of the assassination of JFK. In the description down below, I'll leave a site for if you want to order books, make donations. You know, you can. Everything's going to go into that GoFundMe account that I have out to make a documentary on this. And I want to show, that's another reason why I want to make this documentary as well, so people can see firsthand. But I want to make this video here. I just got to make 3 other videos and stuff. And then I'm getting ready. I'm putting a lot of files together on each one of the shots, putting all the evidence in each file for each one of the shots so I can make videos on them, which I'm going to do that this week. I'm working on the files. I got 2 of the files done. I'm going to start making videos on them within a day or 2. I'm going to start making videos on each one of the shots and their locations, who took that shot, and show the photographic evidence of them shots as well. But don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget to share this video. Again, I want to apologize about all my new videos I'm making that you see my editing part. I don't have no editing program on my computer right now. It went bad. So in the beginning of the video and the end of the video, you're going to see me close in and out. But, you know, I apologize for that. But I want to thank you. Thank all the new subscribers are coming in. Thank for people making great comments, you know, and thank people for, you know, the emails they've been sending me. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the help. But we're going to still continue on making videos. I'm still going to push my evidence out there for people to see so people can see it. Like I said, tell your friends about us. Share this video on Facebook, Twitter, on any other accounts you can share my videos and stuff. Okay. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget the like button. Don't forget to subscribe again. And you all have a great and pleasant day. Thank you. Bye-bye.